Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Micro Crypto. Today we have Solana daily update. We are going to see important stuff, non-biased technical analysis, and of course the next price targets. Before we continue, join the monthly subscription, link in the comment sections and in the description down below. You will get easy profits with an automated system that it will be updated for better performance and even better results. Something revolutionary there with buying and selling opportunities. You will know exactly when to buy and exactly when to sell your altcoins. But it doesn't stop there. You will also get personal guidance every day, educational videos to become expert in the technical analysis, market updates, Pine scripts for trading view, random giveaways, manual system with buying and selling opportunities, many stuff right there. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to join our Telegram group chat as well. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like the content. Let's go right now and proceed quickly into the technical analysis. You can see that the actually Solana is like the 0.618 kit Fibonacci retracement, and I will explain why. First of all, let me just remove the drawing right there. And if I draw the Fibonacci from this top to this bottom, when we had this swing high right here, we stopped exactly at the 0.618. You can see that, okay? And secondly, when we draw the 0.618, actually when we draw the Fibonacci retracement from this top right here to this bottom for more of a short-term price analysis, you can see now we stopped exactly at the 0.618. 162. We couldn't close above. You can see that. Also, we could not pass this top bottom trend line that connected all the bottoms, and now it is a big resistance level, as you can see right here. Okay, so therefore we are expecting a little bit of drop down. Anyway, apart from that, it is looking good. Okay, it is looking good. We will analyze all of these things. MACD is dropping down. Price corrects as well, but it doesn't correct so much. You can see it goes down, but not so much as we would expect. Okay, so what we need to do right now for the MACD is to surpass this red line. We need to go above this red line right here, because then we will be making higher lows and higher highs. And always have this in your mind when you're analyzing with MACD and the MACD drops. Let's say that we have a bearish cross. You can see the blue line is beyond the signal line, the orange line right here, which is a bearish sign, and we are making a little bit of a bearish movement right there. We go from this top to this bottom. When we are doing that, usually the price drops. When the price does not drop, but we are having this with the MACD, this is called something that we should be calling actually that the altcoin has a very strong position, okay, and it can go further upwards, because when the MACD is dropping and the price remains stable, or it is dropping a little bit than we should expect, then we are going upwards. The vice versa, when the MACD goes up, for example, and the price doesn't go up so much, then this means that we might be approaching a top and you should be careful. Okay, let's go to the risk metrics right there. You can see on the risk metrics what we have. I like this pattern right here, okay, with the higher lows, higher highs on the RSI. We haven't yet met actually the 70 for the RSI, so we may be getting this pattern right here. For the time being, the commodity channel index has also the same pattern. However, we are in an extreme overbought situation. The same isn't with the stochastic RSI. Now we are going into an overbought, Fisher transform in an overbought as well. Okay, so yes, maybe we have a very high risk due to the fact actually that the commodity channel index is in an overbought, and 3 out of 4 risk metrics except the RSI is in an overbought. But according to RSI, we can grow even more. Okay, do not worry about that. We can grow even more. Let's go to the Solana USDT on the daily frame. Okay, so you can see on the Solana USDT we have the daily Bollinger bands. We had a little bit of a sell pressure right here when we find the top line and went in the middle. Now we are getting a little bit of a swing high, eventually not going into the top line of the Bollinger bands, so we can grow even more. Let's see the SSL HYBRID buying opportunity here. Let's see how this will play out. Buying opportunity here. We had a few buying opportunities like this one, for example, that didn't play out, and we had to sell around 20 September. You can see 18 September, 20 September. Let's see how this will play out. For the time being, the stochastic RSI, yes, is in an oversold. That is good for Solana. And of course, the Fisher transform is in an oversold as well. That is also good. So we have room to grow even more, and we want to go again above the 70 to have the impulsive wave be continued again. Okay, so you can see that we are getting some lower highs, higher lows right there. We need to get even higher. Okay, if I had to draw some lines on the daily frame, these would be the following ones. I would draw one from the top right here, there we go, down to this bottom all the way, or actually here we go, and of course I would draw this one as well right there. Okay, so maybe if we break this triangle right there to the upside, maybe we will have many chances. However, this doesn't say anything. Even if we get an upside upwards, it doesn't mean that we will go all the way up. But it is a very strong position right there. If we break above the top trend line, you can see here, and we have many more chances into getting a new all-time high for Solana. Let's go to Solana Bitcoin chart. Here, things are a little bit difficult, more difficult actually than the Solana USDT. You can see that we had a bearish market right there, and now we are trying to find ourselves going upwards again. The bearish thing right there is that we found a huge sell pressure on the 50-day EMA. If we can make the 50-day EMA as support level and eventually start our way a little bit climbing upwards, then yes, we can go even further upwards. For the time being, we have a little bit of a risk right there. Even if we found a little bit of a resistance, we had a little bit of a risk on the commodity channel index as well. Stochastic RSI not, the RSI not as well, but we are looking mostly the commodity channel index when we have an extreme bearish market and we are going a little bit sideways. Commodity channel index comes first, and we had an overbought situation, so we had to correct a little bit. Okay, let's go to Solana Bitcoin chart. Here on the daily frame, the bearish thing, 50-day EMA is getting a resistance, is being a resistance level. Okay, we do not want to have this. We want to be going all the way up for Solana Bitcoin chart, all right, on the daily frame especially. And you can see that on the daily frame as well. What we have right here is the stochastic RSI sitting below the 20. That is pretty good. That is very good. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that we will be going all the way upwards for the stochastic RSI. You can see that it is very difficult right now to reapproach these levels for Solana Bitcoin chart, but a nice, very nice swing high will help Solana achieve its previous all-time high, even if we do not get into its previous all-time high for Solana Bitcoin chart. Okay, because I can explain that. It is because Bitcoin's price is going upwards. Okay, so even if we go right there, for example, if we can make a nice movement around this area right here, let's say that we make a nice movement around the 0.2037021, then yes, we can go achieve our previous all-time high, even if a little higher, as Bitcoin is going upwards. Okay, so eventually we want a strong Bitcoin and a nice swing high. For the time being, it is very hard, as I talked about before, for now to reapproach the previous high right there, because you can see we are finding a little bit of a sell pressure on the 50-day EMA. But anyway, we might be getting, I hope that we are getting a little bit of a swing high right there. Let's go to the price analysis. And here, as I talked about, we found sell pressure on the 162. Next price target for Solana is the 187, 193, around there, and so on, till our previous all-time high. However, right now what you should be doing is to wait a little bit till we get a confirmation that we are going upwards, especially if we break the 175, then we are going up to the 187. For the time being though, we should be a little bit careful, as we are finding sell pressure in every Fibonacci retracement. You can see on the start right there, it was the 0.786. Afterwards, the 0.618. Okay, so we need to be a little bit patient right there. Also, although Solana seems to be very good and seems to have a position that we might be seeing the 187, but at this moment I wouldn't recommend you get recklessly in to trade. Okay, a very good buying entry right there for Sol, if you would ask me, is if we get down from the, let's say that we have a little bit bearish correction right there, and we go all the way down. Okay, maybe at the 127.98, 128 will be a great buying entry if we go there. Or a great buying entry will be if we close above the 175.10. Tether USD around there, then yes, you can get in and get to the next price targets. A very nice swing high of 7% and 10% you can get there, a nice swing trade. For the time being, we found resistance on the 0.618. That's what I didn't like right there. At the same time though, this doesn't mean that we are absolutely bearish. We might be getting a little bit rejected right there. We should be careful with Bitcoin chart as well, because on the 4-hour frame we are getting a little bit of a bearish RSI divergence, as you can see right there. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of a bearish RSI divergence. We should be a little bit careful for Bitcoin, as it seems like. All right, so therefore, if we correct a little bit, altcoins are underperforming against Bitcoin as well, so we might be getting further downwards. Let's see the next few hours. For the time being, we got rejected on the 0.618, and you know already the targets that you should have, you should keep in your mind, so you can have some nice swing trades, some nice buying strategies for Solana. Do not forget to join monthly subscription, buy me a coffee/mindyourcrypto, link in the comment section. Easy profits, and of course you can join our beautiful team to learn technical analysis and have many more benefits. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.